I posted 100 YouTube videos in a row every single day for the last 100 days. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my experience with that, what I got from it, what I didn't get from it, and most importantly, if you want to do the same, what you might potentially get from it, right? So if you don't know, I've been posting these videos about building funnels and my agency itself in the last 99 videos that I've done. This is the 100th one. And as you can see on the screen here, I've got some clips from the recordings that I took. You can see that this is obviously the same take. There's a lot of takes that went into it, considering that these are like one take videos. There's no edits in them. So there was a lot of mistakes in there, especially in the beginning. And you can see the raw amount of volume that went into producing this many videos in a row. As I zoom out, and there's quite a lot of videos on my PC. So this is just a screenshot of all of them. Lots and lots of storage on there getting wasted. So I have to delete those after that. But I thought I'd show that just to show the amount of work that's gone into it. And the fact, like I said, that I posted 100 in a row. So what I want to talk about is what I got from this. So let's go into the first thing that I got from it. These videos act as trust building assets, right? In my business, I'm now the authority in the funnel space, at least with the people that watch these videos, which is really, really nice. I built up an immense amount of kind of rapport and trust with the people watching these videos that I know what I'm doing, regardless of the amount of views I've got. In fact, when people ask me questions in WhatsApp and Slack and stuff about funnels, the easiest way for me to answer those questions comprehensively is just sending them one of the videos that I've been doing that is on that topic, which is super, super helpful in that context. The second thing is that people get used to me, my ideals, the way I think, and there's no way that you would be able to get that level of understanding of how I think without watching long form videos, because short form is exactly far too short. And this is maximizing the amount of time that people can spend with you when watching these videos. That's the benefit of YouTube itself. And if you post a video every day and someone happens to watch even 20 of the 100 that I posted overall, that's a lot of exposure to me over time, which is really, really good in terms of making sales. And actually a side benefit that I saw of that is that a lot of my clients watch these videos because they know me personally. And actually through watching those videos consistently and my mentality behind business, they end up getting upsold into other products because they're just getting nurtured. Like a new lead would as well. Really like weird side benefit that I saw, but it was really beneficial to the overall revenue of my business. Number 3, I've kind of mentioned this in part. These are assets that can be used in the sales process as well. So any new lead that comes in, I now have a bank of videos that I can use in the sales process and send to people. So if someone exactly has a specific question about funnels or the way I operate, then likely I've made a video on it, because 100 of videos is a lot of videos to think of ideas on. So I've got those now kind of like stored in topics, and I can just send those to people. Really, really beneficial, because beforehand I had no videos on YouTube. My mentor, right, this is the reason I started in the first place. When I didn't have a good month, I said, this is getting really difficult now. And he said to me, when was the last time you posted on YouTube? And he knew that I hadn't posted, and he knows that has an effect on sales. So I started doing it. I took it very literally and I posted it every single day. And that's the reason we're here now 100 videos later. And then on to the fourth benefit. So that leads me naturally onto the point that I'm significantly more confident on camera and articulating myself in video format, which is really nice. That's what I think I've got better at. If you go to one of the first videos on this channel, you'll see the difference between the way I was speaking and the way I'm speaking now, hopefully. And number 5 is that, like I said, I now have a bank of content that my audience can binge watch. So if they watch one of them, they might watch 5 more. And if they watch 5 more, they're spending so much time with me that they're very likely to buy despite a low amount of views. So I think the lesson from this is to realize that, again, I learned this from Ed Lawrence, that you don't need an immense amount of views to actually convert people really and make an extraordinary amount of money. I know people with less than 1,000 subscribers that post videos to a high quality consistently and make tens and tens of thousands. And that is very similar to my scenario as well, which is really nice. So that's what I got from posting 100 videos. I'm quite happy that it's done now, because now I have the ability to take the learnings from this and then go and produce very high quality videos on a weekly basis instead, that everyone can consume from watching these. That's the idea. What we will do to end it is we will look at the growth on YouTube and LinkedIn, as we always do. So we have 9783 on LinkedIn. To finish it off, we have 1 subscriber again in the last 24 hours. I appreciate that. And we are now on 188 overall. And there's my growth on YouTube and LinkedIn over time. Pretty happy with it, to be honest. So that's just to show you that's the result. So we started on 30 just from people I already knew, like in the business space, on August the 3rd. And we are now at 188. So from me posting 100 videos, I gained about 150 subscribers. It's probably because people after maybe like 50 or so were like so used to seeing the new videos come out that they weren't getting pushed as much, which is fine. But I think that's the thing about daily update videos, is that you don't necessarily need to go any further than 100 at all, to be honest. At that point, it's diminishing returns, and that's my reasoning for not continuing them. I've enjoyed it for the most part. It's been difficult, obviously. There's some days where I've, had a headache, or I've been traveling, went to Dubai and Spain in that time. I've been ill or whatever, and I've still got the video out. That's difficult to do. And I think that's why most people don't do it. But I'm glad I've done it now. It's a nice little achievement. And yeah, we'll just keep pushing. So that's it for today's video. If you want to watch another one of the ones that's happened in the past already, then you can go onto a channel and just, binge watch through them, or you can watch the one that's on the screen by coincidence here. And I will catch you in the next one, but that won't be tomorrow. That will be probably in a week's time. Cheers, guys.